Are you plugged in or you plugged out? Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Say Whatever.
And I'm your girl Miss Cash Out.
And thank you guys for tuning in. And for those who have already tuned in, we just ask you guys to go ahead and share our live, whether you're tuning in from Facebook, YouTube. Right now, Instagram is down at the moment. But we ask you guys to go ahead and share, tell a friend, tell a family member to come on and watch our podcast on tonight. And one of our topics and our guest speaker is coming on tonight to talk about a healthy lifestyle.
Healthy lifestyle. Don't we all need those tips, right? All right, I just want to reiterate our mission. Our mission, we plug into it. We are here to inform, motivate, and also network. So we're networking not just in Charlotte, but we're networking outside of Charlotte as well, trying to build. Everybody needs to motivate themselves and, try to do better with their businesses. So that's what we're here for, to help.
So basically, putting each other on versus going against each other.
That's it.
And also, I know a lot of people always ask where you can find us. It's down at the bottom on the screen. It will be going around and around and around like a train. Mm-hmm. The whole podcast, the whole live, okay? The whole show. But you can follow us again on Facebook at Plugged Into a Podcast, IG, which is Instagram, at Plugged Into a Podcast, and also YouTube, Plugged Into a Podcast. And while you at it, you can subscribe as well. And if you would like to be very godly and send donations to us, because we are trying to get our own studio and move out of our home within the next year, you can send donations to our Cash App at Plugged Into It Podcast.
All right, and as she stated, we are going to be bringing on a special guest today. I just want to go over the segment, what we're going to be talking about, and this segment is kind of catchy for y'all. Are you putting in work to lose weight, or are you one of those people that put it off?
Well, me, I'm one of those people that put it off because, honey, I be like, I'm about to go lose me some weight. I'm about to get up and go walking. And then when the time comes the next morning, I'll be like, oh no, I'm too tired. Hit that alarm clock, go back to sleep. Then I'll be looking in the mirror like, ooh, that stomach got to go. You ain't never been this big. It got to go. But our special guest, she's ready to come on. But we do ask that you guys leave your comments in the comment section. And after she finished and we're done with our questions, she will definitely be answering y'all questions for you guys. She can see them on her end as well as we can see them on our end. And our special guest name is Miss Paris Mone. And she's coming all the way from Boston. And she's a very, very good friend of mine. We became friends, a part of the dance fraternity that we are a part of together. But not only did she become my friend, she became my sister, my big sister. But she has a special place in my heart, and I'm glad that she was willing to do this for me because I literally watched her journey, and it is amazing. But at this time, we will bring her in. Just give us one moment. Hey, girl, hey. We're doing good. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm blessed and highly favored. Yes.
Amen. Hallelujah.
You know it.
And how was your day today?
Amazing. I was prepping myself for today. I was getting hyped for today because I just knew I had to get people like you who want to put this weight loss journey all together. Okay. I just had to get you right.
Girl, when I seen that video that you posted and you had your music going, I was there like, hey.
Okay. I said, yeah, that's good. You already know. That's funny. That's how you have to live. But I'm good. How was your day?
It was great.
Awesome.
I'm just glad to still be amongst the living. Mm-hmm. So I can't complain.
Can't complain at all. Me neither. I'm with you on that.
Definitely. I'm ready.
Well, I'm glad that you tuned in with us. We definitely appreciate you, being our first guest. So that's very, very special. We appreciate you. And then again, coming all the way live from Boston,
Of course.
Yeah. All right, we're going to start this thing off then.
Let's tap into it.
Let's get it. Let's get these questions up. And again, if you have questions, feel free to put those questions in the comments. We will definitely, Monet will be responding, back. Or if you have questions for us, we'll answer as well. But as Brittany stated, we one of those put off people. So
We are.
she helping us out too.
Definitely, we are. We are.
Yeah.
You know
So
what? Honesty is the best policy, okay? So
you're right.
that's it.
You're right. You gotta accept it. We one of those lazy people. But after today, we're gonna be motivated.
Absolutely.
After
Absolutely.
today, starting Monday.
Oh snap. All right, I'm gonna hold y'all to it.
Okay, so the first question is,
Mhm.
tell us about yourself. Of course, we know your name, but a lot of people that's watching may not know who you are. But tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. I mean, that's a broad question, but yes, like you said, my name's Andrea, but I do go by Paris Monet, coming out of Boston. I did go to undergrad with these two lovely ladies right here, Benedict College, of course.
BC.
Um, I got a bachelor's degree in public health. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm not really that exciting these days, but I mean, no, I don't know. I mean, that's really much. That's really it.
All right.
What else do you want to know?
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see. Let's see. Well,
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
us, as far as your weight loss journey, how long have you been in this process of wanting to lose weight or starting this weight loss journey?
Right. So this journey that I've been on right now, it's been about 2 years. I started back in the end of 2018, getting into 2019. So it's been a long journey on and off, but it's been very consistent the past year. The beginning of 2020, that's really when I, tapped into it and I said, you know what, something's got to give. I can't keep looking this way and feeling this way. So yeah, it's been about 2 long years, but I'm still going.
Absolutely.
Okay, and this is one of the things that um, scare me, and I
Mhm.
wrote this question down for you.
Okay.
Um, do you worry that you might return to old patterns of eating?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I first started, it was like I had to really figure out, okay, how am I gonna go throughout this journey and still eat good?
Right.
Because see, the goal is to eat. You want to eat, but you want to eat healthy. But it's half the time when we see food, we're like, okay, yeah, that's good, but what is it gonna do for my body? You know. So when I eliminated all of the bad foods, I just said, okay, maybe once a week I'll get into a cheat day. Like I'll treat myself. And there's times when I go to events with my girls or my family, and I'm like, dang, all this food. And I'm tempted. It's that temptation. But I have to have that self control.
Right.
Whenever you get on a journey, you have to have self control. You have to tell yourself, okay, Lolly, I'm not gonna do this. Britt, I'm not gonna do this. So when you get to where you're going, you're like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to eat that. So yes, sometimes I do worry that I'm going to fall back into old patterns where I'm just going to McDonald's, getting something to eat. But I just pass by it nowadays, because
Yeah,
now I see these things. I'm like, I'm all set. I'm all set. Because what happens is if I eat it, I'm gonna have to work 10 times harder in the gym, and I don't want to have to do that. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's how I think nowadays. So yeah,
That's a good mindset.
it
I'm
is.
I'm in taking that. I took
That's
that
yeah.
very, I took that very personal, especially when you
Excuse me.
said
yeah,
cheat days. I'm like, dang, every day
yeah.
my cheat day.
But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm not perfect, and I don't like to. I don't like to have restrictions. If I want to eat something, I'm gonna eat it. But I know that I'm gonna have to work hard for it. The ending result. So if I have a burger that I make here, I know, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to work out. harder. Because if I don't want to do like a lettuce burger and I do like a bun with it, I know I'm gonna have to work out harder. So it's like, but I like to eat. I mean, don't knock me. I love to eat. I just love food. I love food. So it gets hard sometimes, but I try. Okay, not perfect.
So is it okay to kind of eat the same things but just portion it?
Absolutely, absolutely, because it's modification and moderation. Okay, so you want to eat moderate sizes, like but you want to modify it. So, like I said, if I want a cheeseburger, right? All right, I'll take out the buns and just make it a lettuce burger. So it's the same thing, just without the extra carbs.
Right.
So if I want macaroni and cheese, I just figure out, okay, how can I modify this, or how could I make this like a portion size? All right, look up. It's all about research too. Look up what's the proper portion. You can still eat it, just not too much of it. Don't overindulge. That's when things get messy, when you overindulge.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna take that. Let me write that.
Yeah. Right?
Let me put
Right?
that in
Take
my
notes.
notes in my phone.
Right?
Portions.
Yes, it's all
Portions.
about portions. Yes, that's really what it is. That's really what it is.
Okay, okay.
And it's something that caught my attention when you was like, it's you gotta the portions, and I hear a lot of people saying they're not on a diet. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle change. Yes,
Yeah,
I live by that. I live by that, and I say that because, and I stand with it, because when you go around town and you say I'm on a diet, no, you're putting restrictions,
right.
because with a diet comes restrictions. But when you are living a healthier lifestyle, it's a lifestyle change. You are literally just doing things the healthier way.
Right.
Like I'm like I said, nobody's perfect. Okay, you can't just stop eating everything overnight. You're still gonna nibble on certain things, but you just gotta change it day by day. You gotta take it day by day. So being on a diet, I don't like that. I don't like that when people say, "Oh, Andrea's on a diet." No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I'm not cutting everything out, because over time I'm gonna want to eat it. I'm gonna want. I mean, that's it. But yes, living a healthy lifestyle, going by the term lifestyle change, is the way to go. Like, I love it. I live by it.
Live by it.
I live by
So
it.
I have a question
Okay.
that I've seen these memes been going around on Facebook and people writing stuff towards people who have BBLs.
Okay.
So I was thinking about getting a BBL,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like, I mean, what's the point of spending all these $1,000 when I could just really work out or just change what I eat?
Right.
So with you doing that lifestyle change,
Mm-hmm.
I probably already know your answer, but for our viewers, would you prefer to just do a lifestyle change or just beat the whole process and do a BBL?
I honestly, in the beginning, I wanted to do a BBL. In the beginning, because it's been everybody's journey is different.
Yes.
My journey has been, yes, 2 years, but realistically, my journey has been going on for the past 6 years and beyond. Like, I've never seen myself in a smaller figure. Okay, so I've always been on the bigger side. I've always tried to lose weight and never worked. So of course I was like, you know what? I just need to do a BBL, get it out the way, walk around here looking snatched, right? And then I said, you know what? I'd respect myself more if I work hard at it, work hard at what I want. And with that, it just stuck. So the thought of me even getting a BBL hasn't even crossed my mind since then, because it's like, yeah, I could spend money on, getting a butt lift and doing this, but I'd rather go to the gym, surround myself with people who want to achieve the same goals and
Mm-hmm.
see it work. I'd rather see that transformation. See, I live for the transformation stages, where I take pictures and I'm like, this is what I look like before. This is how I look like 4 weeks from now. because a lot can happen in 4 weeks. You know,
Mhm.
I've showed it. You know, so a lot can happen in 6 months. So it's like just looking at the transformation stages, it makes it all worth it. I'd rather just go to the gym, wake up, or work out at home as opposed to laying on the bed and getting lipo and doing all that. Like I'm okay. I mean, to each his own. I'm not knocking it. Don't get me wrong. I respect everybody. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own decision and reason as to why they want to do it. But me, I prefer the gym, work out at home, and eat right. Okay.
That's it. That's
I
it.
like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Two, just to piggyback again, you know, I love piggybacking on something. But
Yeah, of course.
with those BBLs, like I said, we're not knocking it or anything. But once you get it, you got to keep it up.
You got to keep it up.
So,
Absolutely.
you know, you can't go back to eating, you know, the unhealthy stuff. So you got to put in work. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a
I
waste of
mean,
money.
I was just about to say that. That's a waste of money. You might as well
it's a
just
waste.
do it the
It
right
is.
way.
It is, and it's a lot of people fail to realize that you know the BBL. I mean, yeah. I mean, I never really looked too much into it because it was like once I took it out of my mind, I didn't really care for it. But I do hear. I have a couple friends who was just like, yeah, I just might as well get a BBL, and I'm just like, I'm in no position to tell you what to do. You know, that's your decision. But think about it. If you're gonna spend $8,000 to get your body done, and then basically go to the gym and work out, you might as well just go ahead into the gym. Like like I said, everybody has their own reason as to why they do it. I mean, people out there who get gastric bypass because there's a reason why they have to do it. That's another way, to lose the weight over time and kind of get a head start into living a healthier lifestyle. But there's also um how to say like negative side effects to it. So everything has a negative side effect to it, but it's like, are you willing to take that risk? See, I'd rather just go the healthy way and know that what I'm doing is the natural way. Nothing's going in my body. I'm not taking anything from my body except for all this excess fat that I don't want. Like I'd rather keep it that way. So I mean, yeah.
Okay. Um, I have a question.
Okay.
You got a lot of questions for you, huh?
No, because I
Because
have a lot of questions. Is because I've been trying to lose this weight off of me because it's hard going from 145,
right.
165. I'm gonna say 145 in college. If
Okay.
that, no, it's like 120.
Yeah.
Okay, like one, yeah. Don't do that. Oh,
You was tiny
120.
though.
Yeah, I was tiny. One
You
like
was tiny.
oh, oh, so it's hard going from 120
Mhm.
flat stomach
Yep.
to 180, almost 190. And now I'm trying to go back to I don't even want to go all the way down back to 120, but at least cut that in half to like 145.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna say it messes up some people's confidence because it did. I can honestly say that it did with mine. From
Mhm.
seeing me being skinny, having a
Right.
6-pack, now I got 5 rolls, and I'm trying to get rid of
Healthy rolls too at that.
5 rolls. Listen, and they not small rolls; they big rolls where you can see them through the shirt. You know,
Yeah,
so
listen. I
it's
know
like
how it is. I know how
it's,
it is.
it's like when you look in the mirror, it's like, whew, let me suck this in. Let me see
Okay.
how this would go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you get beside somebody that's skinny and you know that's where you was at.
Yeah.
My question is, how can you gain that confidence back to somebody that feels like that once was small and now they're big? How can you gain that confidence back and to be like, to be able to tell yourself you could go do it without getting depressed or without
Right.
looking in the mirror saying I could do it but not doing it?
You basically answered the question for yourself. It's those affirmations. When I got into affirmations, my mindset completely changed. And when I tell you, when I first started, I said, okay, you know what? This is a little bit too much for me. What am I going to get myself into? I don't know anything about these machines in this gym. I don't know anything about working out at home. All I know is that I am a 300-pound, 5'4" African American woman in this world that is trying to lose all this weight, and I don't know where to start. And I was at my lowest point at that time, and I felt like you. I just felt like, okay, my confidence is gone. Okay, because don't get me wrong, when I was on the heavier side, I was as confident as ever. Like you couldn't tell me anything. But once I hit that scale and I saw those digits, that 306, I said, okay, and everything shut down. So when I started doing affirmations, I got up, I said, listen, I am beautiful. I tell myself every day, I'm beautiful. I will meet my goals today. If I don't get started today, I will get started tomorrow, because you have to mentally prepare yourself to embark on that journey. If you're not mentally there, it's not going to work. I promise you that it's not going to work for anybody out there who wants to get started. It's not going to work. Anybody who wants to build that confidence, you have to love yourself first before you can receive that confidence. So if you don't love yourself, you're not going to feel beautiful. You're not going to feel confident. So I had to tell myself, like, Andrea, you a bad chick. Okay? Whether you big or skinny, you still gonna rock the outfit the way you always do. So I didn't think about how I looked anymore. I just thought about how I wanted to feel. That's what built my confidence. It's not about the numbers going down on the scale for me. It's about those small gains. The moment that I saw that my pants were fitting better, my shirts fit, you know, that's what built that confidence too. So if you tell yourself mentally, prepare yourself, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna look like this, I'm gonna feel like this, it's gonna happen. Say your affirmations every morning. Weight loss affirmations are a thing, I'm telling you. It's not all about just manifesting, a house or manifesting a new job. It's weight loss affirmations are a thing. If you do it, I do it at night, and then when I wake up, it's like a whole new insight on things. I'd be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna eat this. I tell myself, okay, I'm not gonna eat carbs this week, whatever. It doesn't happen. It works. I'm telling you, try it. It works. And I built my confidence. Now I'm just like, okay, you can't tell me anything. You can't tell me anything.
Oh no, that's right. Well, she asked,
Yeah.
she asked my question. I mean, it was like all
Yeah.
for real, but yeah, I mean that's true. That's real stuff. Real
You
stuff.
know, you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself first, like no one else is. And you gotta remember too, you're not doing this for everybody. I'm not doing this for the likes. I don't work out every day for the likes. I don't post what I post, you know, for the clout. I do it because I know that there's somebody that was in my position years ago. I know that there's somebody like that now who will stumble across it and then get that courage to just start. It's like sometimes you just have to see someone else do it for you to get that kickstart.
That's it.
That's yeah.
So okay, this is the question I got. So on a date, like what's your routine? Like, do you have like a set routine, like as far as working out, certain like I know you said you eat certain food, you try to, monitor that, but like as far as like
Mhm.
a routine, do you have like a routine you do?
I don't have a routine. Honestly, I used to. In the beginning I did. Um, but most days it could be tricky for me because I work, in the line of work that I do, I work 15-hour shifts. Okay.
Sheesh.
So, right.
That's
So
hard. That's a hard.
so a day, a typical day for me would be waking up at 3:30 in the morning, getting ready for work at 4:30, not getting off until 8 p.m. And then I come home and I work out. I do something here or I'll go to the gym. So that's really what it is. And throughout work, I eat here and there, but I find that I eat more when I'm at work because I burn more calories when I'm at work because I'm on my feet all day and I'm walking. So I'm constantly hungry. So that's when I really get, those 6 meals in. But yeah, when I'm working, it's just go to work out. But on my off days, I hit the gym first thing in the morning. Get up, do what I have to do, hit the gym for a few hours, come back, meal prep, and that's it. So I really don't have like a solid routine. I just honestly I go with the flow sometimes. That's just how I have to roll.
Okay. Appreciate that. All right, you want to
Yeah.
jump into let's see what the comments looking like
Oh
and
yeah, we can go
see
into the
what since we
comments.
done bombarded you with all these questions. Let's see what the
I love the questions.
It looks like some people shouted you out,
Oh,
and let's see.
all
There
right.
we go.
Tuning in. We got some viewers tuning in from Georgia. Okay. Let's see.
yes, mind over matter.
Okay. So we got one person. It wasn't a comment. I mean, a question. She said, I'm 136, trying to get to 145.
145. So she
Trying
trying
to
to gain weight. Do
Baby
you have
girl.
an answer for that?
yes, yes. So with that, I mean, eat. You have to. Okay, so like I said, the goal is to eat. You want to eat. You don't have to eat big, but you want to eat. Okay. Not only do you want to eat, but you also want to incorporate weightlifting. That's what's gonna gain that. You want to weight lift. Okay. So whether you want to lose weight, gain weight, you want to incorporate lifting into there. You want to find the foods that are going to make you solid. Okay, you don't want to be all flabby all over the place, but you want to tone up. You want to tone up. So for some people, like I said, a high carb diet will be better, but sometimes for certain people, a low carb. So it's all about the individual as well. So research. But yes, weightlifting. You gotta lift some weights. You gain. You know what I'm saying? Eat good. Eat healthy. There's some healthy foods out there that will really, get you a little nice and toned. I'm telling you.
That's it.
And that came
Yeah.
from Miss Tiara, who is in Texas.
Hi, Tiara. Yes. Start lifting.
All right, and I also had let's see, person Miss Crystal Core from Florida. She says definitely a mental thing. I always tell everybody mind over matter.
Yes. Mind over matter.
Most definitely mind over matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When you tell yourself you can't do it, you're not gonna do it. You're just not gonna do it. So if you go in there headstrong, positive, you have to, and it's the energy too. If you don't have positive energy, you're just not gonna succeed in this weight loss field. Like you're just not gonna do it. You have to go in it with a clear mind and positivity. Like good energy and good vibes is the way to go with this too.
That's it.
Hmm.
You want to keep going? All
And
right.
hydrate yourself too. Water.
All right. So I have another one as well.
Okay.
No, sorry if I mess up your name. Saradia from
Oh, Saradia.
She's from
Saradia
Georgia.
from Georgia. She says,
Yes.
I'm not sure if you mentioned this, but do you track your calories, like weight your food?
No, I do not. That's one thing that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get into the whole tracking. Like I said, I love food too much, and from that's a restriction for me. But I do know that calorie deficit diet is the way to go, though it is, and that's something that I've been trying to get into. Um, I even bought a notebook so I could just write down my food and track down. Okay, how many calories is this? So I'm trying to get into it, but I do encourage a calorie deficit lifestyle though. That's something that I'm trying to get into.
You know what? I think it's an app. I'm gonna have to come back to that, but and pin it on the page.
Yes,
It is an app.
I do have it.
I used to use it here and there.
Yeah, like
I was
I
like,
do have it. So the funny thing is, I have the app on my phone. It reminds me every day, and I look at it and I say, I'm not tracking today because I already know I'm over how many calories I'm supposed to have today. Like I just can't do it, but I'm trying. That's something I am working on. within myself. I'm trying to track it.
Okay. Okay. That was a good question.
And we have a couple of questions from Miss Jean. She didn't
Uh-huh.
say where she was from, but
Okay.
her first question is, do you use pre-workout? If so, does that make a difference in your workout?
I do. I do use pre-workout on most days. It does make a difference because when I take it and I get to the gym, so I usually take it right before I leave the house. So by the time I get to the gym, I'm already feeling the tingles, and that means that indicates to me like, okay, the energy is coming. And once that happens, it's go time in the gym. So it does increase my energy when I'm in the gym, and it keeps me more active. Instead of having to go in there and feeling like I have low energy, I'm drained, I don't want to. It actually boosts me up. And once I walk in there, I'm like, oh, it's time,
Yeah.
So and it helps me sweat too. Like sweating is a key thing to this weight loss, journey of mine too. I need to sweat. If I don't sweat, I'm not doing anything.
That's
So it
it.
gets me going. Yeah.
That's it. Let's see. And she actually, Miss Jean has another one. She said, that's a good one. Also,
Friendly.
I'm still eating that Haitian food because, yeah, she's struggling. See, I need to give me some of that Haitian food.
I should have known she would have asked a question like that. um well, because you know what, yes and no. Be, since moving out, since living on my own, I do not eat Haitian food like I would. I only eat it on Sundays when my mother cooks. So that's the only time that I'll, eat it. But a funny thing is, I went to my mom's house, my parents' house the other day, and I just ate. And I said, Ma, I just ate. I'm good. She forced the Haitian food in my mouth. She said, I'm full too, but you're going to eat. I said, see, this is why I can't succeed on my journey because you giving me, you feeding me Haitian food. But no, because rice is a staple in my culture. So, you know, getting away from rice and just the plantains is hard. But I do. I eat it on Sundays when I can, or at an event. I will. That's my cheat day. But other than that, no, I eat good. I promise I eat good.
That's what I'm talking about. We got to
Yeah.
encourage her. She says, keep going. Miss
Yes,
Olivia,
thank you.
yes,
Thank
keep
you.
going. Oh, and also, Miss Tierra, she piggybacked on that app. That app is called Fitness Pal. That's what it was.
Yes. I had that one. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. I'd be lying if I said that I count them, but I'm trying.
Yes, I know that's right. We all trying together. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. This kind of helped me a lot.
Yeah, me
I
too.
might want to go work out after this. Oh, you know
Well,
what?
I didn't say I let,
We're
but
gonna take a
I
walk.
mean, you know what? You should, because then, it'll make me feel happy. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Knowing that y'all worked out. I mean, somebody got your workout clothes on though
yeah.
over there, and I don't know, Brittany over here, she gonna do it, but
you
she
know,
told me Monday.
See, I told her. I said, you know what? I'm dressing for the occasion. Like I got her my workout clothes on.
see,
She
I tried, but unfortunately, yeah,
What
she had to get
happened?
bothered. That's
yes,
what that was.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry, I had to.
Well, what happened?
To piggyback on Tierra with a fitness app,
Hmm.
it's crazy, y'all. I have this fitness app on my phone right now, which is called, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's glare, but it's called Fit On. I don't
I
use
think that's,
it.
is it orange?
It's
It's gonna
purple.
be glare,
Yeah, it's a glare.
but fit on.
But I put it
I'll tag it.
we'll put it on our page for you guys to go back and look at it. But I definitely have Fit On my phone and I just don't use it.
Yes,
It's
and the one that I use is called Lose It. It's really good. It has literally, you type in whatever you eat, everything possible is in there. From the coffee that you drink, from Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks to every little thing you think of is in there. So I use it. It's called Lose It. I could put it in there too when you type it in.
Okay.
But yes, I mean, one thing that I do want to mention though, that I don't think I did, Um, One of the key things to my journey this far that I changed is meal prepping. Okay, that plays a big role in my journey because if I don't meal prep or if you don't meal prep, um, just forget about it. That I think this piggybacks off of Brittany's question from earlier in regards to if I feel like, I worry about resorting back to my old patterns. And I absolutely do, again, because if I didn't meal prep, I'd be eating recklessly every day. But I do meal prep because by doing that, I know that, okay, one, I'm not going to spend any money on fast food. I'm not gonna, go and cheat when I don't need to because that breakfast, lunch, and dinner is already prepared. So I have no excuse but to go in the fridge and go and get that breakfast that I prepped or that lunch, because sometimes I might not eat breakfast because I do fast. I do intermittent fasting as well. So if I don't have breakfast, I'll have that lunch and that dinner prepared, so that changes that it makes a big difference. Fasting and meal prepping. That's one of the main things. I think that's all I wanted to say. Yeah.
All right, and you mentioned fasting.
Yes.
Me and Miss Say whatever we're currently fasting right now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of tough. It's been kind of
Yes.
tough, but we doing pretty good. I can give us some props on that. Now our fasting, we can't eat until after 5.
Okay.
But a lot of people they like, well, if you eat too late, that's not good to eat too late.
Right.
Um, technically, I mean, we try to eat what? Well, we'll try to eat before 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Try to.
But I mean, is that like really bad? Because you said you want to fast, but some people when I mean, even though fasting, you don't have to be like a certain time. Sometimes you can just take something away. But like those like us, like people like us, like eat late. Is it best to work out after if we're gonna eat late? Work out before if we're gonna eat late?
I mean, so for like when I fast, I do 16-8 or I'll switch it up. I really don't, honestly, I don't do a ratio. It's usually just almost 20 hours of fasting and then a 4 hour window, or I'll do an 8 hour window where I eat. But I try, like you guys, to not eat past 6 because after 6 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock, that's when we're least active. And so if you eat past that time, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to want to exercise because you're going to feel weighed down depending on what you eat. So sometimes, yes, it's best to eat like a light meal, then work out. But eating after, so if you eat at 8 o'clock and you go to the gym, you have to work 10 times harder because you have to burn more calories. You know what I mean? While you're at the gym. So depending on what you ate, you're gonna have to go hard. So for me, I do like in the morning when I work out, I do fasted cardio, fasted workout because I burn more calories that way. And then throughout the day, I'm still burning calories because the point of it too, when I fast at night, you're burning calories as well. You're burning that fast. So I don't suggest working out, right after you eat, me personally, because it's like you're really not gonna put your best at it, depending, especially if you're just getting into it. But I mean, if you have like a protein shake after the gym, absolutely, because I do that too. Like after I work out, I have a protein shake because it's not heavy, it's not too solid. But you don't want to sit at home and then work out, come home late, and then have some rice, macaroni and cheese. Okay.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah, because I love me a 4 course meal, honey.
Okay.
Them grandma meals on Sundays, I be making them Monday through Friday.
Okay. Don't get me. I be doing. Oh man, listen. I know how it is. But no.
Yeah, that's exactly why we're gonna go walk in the neighborhood when we finish this podcast.
Listen, as long as you remain active, move your body 30 minutes a day, you're golden. Tell them you're golden. That's all you have to do. You have some weights in the house, a jump rope. Y'all know I love to jump rope now. Which that's major too. Keeping your body moving, keeping active. You know, tell me you'll see drastic changes in a short amount of time as well. You don't want to lose weight fast either. Remember that you don't want to lose it fast because it's gonna come right back. See, I've been on this journey, like I said, 2 years, and so far, me being consistent with it the past year, I've lost 55 pounds. And so for me, that's a major accomplishment because I don't want to lose the weight too fast because I will gain it back. This is the first time that it's actually remained off. You can actually see, my shape coming in. My face is getting smaller. People keep saying, because I mean, I can't tell, but people, so you start seeing those changes. It's like, yeah, I mean, and it's just an amazing feeling. I can't explain it.
Look, yeah.
It is. But I think for y'all, for you two, and for others out there, another like the main resource that I've gone to, I've done challenges. I can't take all the credit. I've done workout challenges that have helped me, get a kickstart. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not ashamed of it or anything because, like I said, I had to surround myself with people who supported me, uplifted me, and I joined challenges where it's like, okay, I have to challenge myself, and that helped me. You know what I mean? Like the wedding that I was in is the reason why I had to lose this weight. Being in your wedding, that was the start of it. Like, okay, I need to lose this weight. I need to look good in pictures because I refuse to be the biggest one in the picture. You know what I mean? And it's hard. It's hard to, let me tell you, it's hard to be fitted for an outfit when you are in Boston and people are in Charlotte, okay? So I had to make sure, so that right there, that's the reason. That was the kickstart. I said, I'm gonna lose this weight. And I'm gonna fit into this outfit by the time I get to Charlotte because I was going off a limb. I didn't know if it was gonna fit. Okay. And lo and behold, when I got to Charlotte and I put that thing on, I said, oh, thank you, Jesus. I done lost this weight. And once the wedding was done, once I left and came back home, I said, oh, I can't stop. I gotta keep going. Because right after that was my birthday. Oh, I can't look bad on my birthday. So yeah, that was the main resource. This challenges that I was doing on Instagram and from a girl that we went to Benedict with, Thick Fit Queen. She's the reason why I got started. She's the reason why I actually lost 32 pounds within the last 6 months. So so doing that on top of doing my own thing, working out with my best friend who was a personal trainer, he pushes me, I'm telling you, to keep going, holding myself accountable. Having somebody who is an accountability partner is a major thing. Like you don't want to go through this alone. And I have accountability partners. I have my girl who I go with, just people who support you. That's the key to this too. Is you don't want to do it alone. So thankfully, the both of you guys got to hold each other accountable if you really want to do this. Brittany can't sit here and say, I don't want to do this today. Now, Lolly's going to tell you, we're going to go walking today and we're going to meet these goals. That's your accountability partner.
Yeah, like how she just said, we're going to go walking after this podcast.
And I'm going to be on FaceTime.
Look, I'm gonna have to do it like this.
Right. So,
listen.
Holding each other accountable.
Well, if I go walking after this podcast, I'm not getting up in the morning.
No,
y'all just playing. Y'all just playing.
Working out makes you give you energy. So she's gonna wake up perky as I don't know what.
Perfect. I'm telling you, just it's not. People think that when you work out, you have to do like all the things you see on Instagram or these videos. No, like you literally. I sit in my apartment sometimes and I just do little like crunches on the couch, like anything that gets me going is my workout, like on top of what I do outside of that. Like I dance in my apartment, that is cardio. And you'd be surprised. Yeah, like you'd be surprised. You don't have to have a gym membership to lose weight. Like, I lost this weight because of consistency, accountability,
Okay.
and watching what I eat. And this right here is my best friend. I cut out soda, I cut out alcohol, I cut out fast foods. And so once I did that too, the weight drops. I drink half a gallon to a gallon a day. I drink on the weekends if I'm in the mood to. Some wine at that. Fast food, never, hardly ever. So it's like you have to be willing to sacrifice, pick and choose. Do I want to clog my arteries or do I want to be able to live long? Like, those are the things that I think about. Do I want to keep eating this macaroni and cheese and collard greens? Yes, absolutely I do, but in moderation.
That's
Y'all know I love my macaroni and cheese and collard greens, baby. I blame Benedict for that. Because when I moved to South Carolina, I was introduced to this good old Southern cooking. And come on, how can I not? you know? But yes, honey. That's it.
We appreciate you. Everything you said, we took that in. Our viewers got some informative information. Most definitely.
Yes.
You got anything else? Any more questions, ma'am?
I appreciate y'all.
Well, if I do have any questions, I can call her, anytime, anywhere,
Oh, Brittany, I have new business hours now. So.
Oh, no, ma'am, not with me. Not with this little sister. No, you don't.
I have my new hours, everybody, are from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Well, I'll call it 9:59 a.m.
That's 10 a.m. Okay, to 8 o'clock p.m. again. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for this. Like, there's a lot of people out there that are literally contemplating on working out and thinking that it's hard. It is hard. It is. But like I said, surround yourself with those who uplift you, who encourage you to do better and be better. You'll meet those goals. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna keep this weight off. I'm far from where I want to be, but I'm getting there. Trust me. I got a couple more weddings to be at. I mean, come on, but set a goal and write them down and achieve it. Have a long-term goal and a short-term. I want to lose 10 pounds by this. And then your long-term goal will be this. Like, my long-term goal is losing 100 pounds. So I'm halfway there. Halfway there. I mean, by the grace of God, but just got to keep pushing. Some days are better than others. Don't get me wrong. I didn't work out all week last week. And this week I said, I got to go in. Sometimes you got to listen to your body too. Listen to your body and then keep going, But I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you too. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Oh, I wasn't doing anything else today.
It's not one of your busy days.
It's not one of your busy days.
Yeah, it's raining out here in Boston. It's not my. It's I wasn't doing anything. Just here. I'll be calling y'all in a second, and I'm about to get this workout in though, for real, after this.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank you for coming on and tuning in and telling about your journey. To our viewers, we will be posting this to our personal pages if you are just now chiming in, and you'll be able to watch it. It will be on our Plugged Into It podcast Facebook page and YouTube, and it'll be up on Instagram as well. And also next Thursday we will be back, but we will not have a special guest. But our topic next week will be mental health.
Okay, so can I tap into that too? Like,
yeah,
if you want to, you sure can.
I mean, I don't think you guys knew this, but I was a case manager for the Department of Mental Health,
Well, we will definitely have Miss Paris Mone.
I
Come back
feel so
in with
tired of
us.
this girl.
Come back in. No, I personally try to mess that up because I know she's gonna get on me. But yes, well, we have her back next week.
I mean, I'll be here just. I mean, I'll be here just to converse or whatnot.
Yeah.
I'll be a little co-host for you.
You will make a great co-host.
You know, what can I say? I'll be waiting for my check in the mail.
Yeah.
That's it.
Send me your cash app.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't do this for. I don't do it for that. I do it for the right reasons of the cause. I do it for the
Yes,
culture.
and we like that. We like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, those who's watching, make sure y'all follow, share, and tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend.
Yes, and if you know anybody with a business or anybody who is a motivational speaker, have them inbox us our personal pages, which is Brittany Stewart, Lolly So Sweet Stewart, or just Lolly So Sweet.
Just Lolly Stewart.
Oh, Lolly Stewart. I'm sorry.
Lolly Stewart.
I should know, right? So Lolly Stewart. And you can also hit us up on our page as well in our messenger unplugged into a podcast page. So if you guys know anybody, businesses, they don't have to be big businesses like Apple or Michael Kors or Louis. They could
Or
just be
Steve
starting.
Madden.
Right. They could just be starting on Monday and they could be on our show on Thursday. Even motivational speakers. We just want to uplift, like we said before. And thank you guys for tuning in. Next week, she will be back and we'll be talking about mental health. Please, please, please share once we start sending out our time for next week, putting it out there because that is a thing within the Black community and culture. Mental health is taking us out. So please, please,
Yeah.
please tune in. Have your family members tune in, your friends, even the dog or the cat.
Yes.
Okay? I was going to say something else, but I'm not because it's professional. But any type of animal that you have in your house, please have them tune in as well.
She said,
Yeah. Whatever animal you have
just
in
say
the house.
whatever. Hey, that's it.
Right.
But we're gonna close it out
Yes.
with our segment again. Are you putting in work to lose weight, or are you one of those?
And like I
And put
said,
it off.
I'm one of
I'm
those.
just gonna put it out.
Deuces.
Not for long. Deuces.
All right. We don't own rights to this music. We did state every time we close out, we were going to share my cousin's song. We will be having a video, so y'all will be able to see the video with the song as well. We're working on that. We don't own rights to this music. See y'all next Thursday. When she was depressed and couldn't bring it, so your love right now that's fake. You only seen her smiling face, but through the trials we came up flanking, thinking God for that time that we had. Praying to God like, did I make you mad? Mine is 10, could you please bring her back? I lost my heart, feeling seeing the tag. Haven't felt this low, still calling your phone, hoping you call me back. Prayers to my cousin, but she need way more than that. Hoping on overdose, hoping all the prescriptions. Everything's so motion, try my best to forget you, but every thought got you winning. Every thought of us winning. This was just the beginning. We found our way, some of them missed. We had some days we were straight beating, but on the floor, but I was talking shit to each other. I'm like, you dumbass motherfucker. But at the end, tell you I love you. Falling down, sleeping all on your couch, having speaking links all in your house. When I was feeling down, you lift me up and told me not to give a fuck like you all that pussy shit. Shut up, like it's time to run it up. I got up, trying to make $1 million profit. Do some shit you only thought of. Your words created a monster. First lick was with your uncle. Like, I ain't know that bitch over 8 days, and she just threw 10 grand in the air. And I remember that shit like it was yesterday. Dad's was mad because I ain't getting no shoes. You made me go kill a song. So fucking it hurt me walking through this song, getting that call. I was in New York, didn't believe it. Still don't go get it, even go kill some. Took my little wish bitch, my little sister hurt me deep. Love turned to hatred. Fuck everybody for love. I saw the devil off a bust down. Thinking what a trust down, my heart black cause it been burnt out. I'm switching, I'm just topped out. Then my lane thugging out a trap house on the road like I got a membership. Fucking hoe thinking this was life out. Got my son on the way, gotta tell him be cautious, love him, will gun you down. Smiley face ain't always the prettiest, most be the shittiest. Everybody all sorts of shit, don't fuck when niggas can't trust a bitch. 100 pound on the killer bitch, no dog bark when
day bound battling. Seems like I'm on settling. I'm about to let the devil in. Cause I know God took you in.